What's the best thing about being at a camp with these kids like today? Because it seemed like you were like a big teddy bear out there. They just love listening to you, and you were very
Hmm.
engaged with them.
I think the best thing about being at a camp when you're instructing and listening to other kids is just seeing them have fun, knowing that you was there one day, and for kids that come back next year, it's fun to see them grow and see them get better in their games.
Could you sense that they were kind of hanging on every word that you said? Because even just, one young man mentioned about how you said, "Hey, use your right hand because you're a left-handed player. Use your
Hmm.
offhand." I mean, those messages will stick for a lifetime, won't they?
Yeah, and I understand that because when I was in even in high school when older players and vets who was in the league used to tell me things, it hung on to me. So I know when I talk, it's gonna hang on to them because I understand I'm a role model and I understand that I understand what I do and people are gonna look up to me now. So anything I say, they're gonna listen.
So, how many NBA players came to your camps growing up?
Zero,
Really?
zero, just all camp directors. Not saying that's bad, but
Right.
it's good to have the luxury of someone who's already in the NBA at the camp.
Yeah. No, that one kid said you touched his headband. He said he's never going to wash it.
Yeah, I had to fix his head, man. He was wearing it all crazy, but once I got him right, I think it was him and his brother. They're like 18 months apart, and they look like twins. So I got both of their headbands right, and they just kept it like that for the rest of the camp. So
But is part of this surreal for you? You're still a young guy and humble and remember your beginnings, and now all of a sudden you're a star in this town, like a rock star, and these kids just totally look up to you. What is that like?
it's a great feeling. Like I said, I understand what I do, and people are going to look at me in a different light now. And
Hmm.
I understand I'm kind of on a pedestal, but at the same time, like you said, I'm humble and I'm grounded. And I think that's what draws me towards kids because I'm humble and I'm not cocky at all. So I think they see that in me, and it's all love.
And I don't think any success at the NBA level is going to change you who you are, is it?
Nah, not with my grandmother
Yeah.
around. Nah, she's not gonna let me do it. I had a couple times where I kind of got beside myself, but she was always there to ground me, and I gotta give a lot of that to her. Gotta
Plus,
give a lot of credit to her.
plus your teammates will always probably treat you like a younger brother, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is going on my third year. And I think I'm still the youngest guy on the team, so that's an ongoing battle right there in itself.
When you're out there and you're watching these kids, compete for a championship, do you remember those days and in high school and in camps growing up?
Yeah, I know everybody wants to win, whether you're a toddler or in the NBA or in high school or in college. I mean, everybody wants to win. That's what we play this game for. So to see them go out and compete and get mad and go out and foul, not knowing what they're doing, it's a great feeling knowing that they had a competitive edge.
Now you were officiating today. Do you have a greater appreciation now for the guys who blow the whistles? It's not an easy job, is it?
Yes, I do have a great appreciation. I apologize to all the refs I yelled at or ever said something bad about because that's a tough job, and I made a couple bad calls myself, and it's a tough job, and I do respect the referees whether it's high school, college, or in the NBA.
Did you admit that you made some bad calls?
Yeah, I made one bad call. One. Let me rephrase. I made one bad call, and it
Did
was
you admit it?
nah. I didn't make it. Nah. I can't do that. Nah.
Hey, I noticed on the wall too. They had the Cavs and the Kings and the Qs doing well, and then the team Hicksons, 2 wins and 5 losses. What was up with that?
I don't know. I seen that myself, but that's a different story. Let's stick to what we're trying to talk about right here.
There's always next year, right?
Yeah, exactly. Always next year.
Professional. One other point. You mentioned an organization. How good does it feel to play for this ball club? Because everything is being done to not only win a championship, but multiple championships. And you see how the guys are treated. And I assume everybody around the league understands what the Cavs are all about, don't you think?
Yeah, I think not only the players, but like you said, the front office is very hungry for us to win our first championship, and I think we're right there. We just got to make a couple of adjustments, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, if we can, just in regards to the camp in July, uh, why are you not able to be there? And first of all, can you kind of say something to the kids that lets them know how you wish you could be there?
Kids, I wish I could be there in my July camp, but unfortunately, the Cleveland Cavaliers are calling me to Vegas to play in summer league and to help groom the younger guys like I was. So, with that being said, listen to your coaches. Play unselfish basketball and just go out and have fun.
What's the message that you try to give to the kids, for example, in this camp in Twinsburg and the one that you did at Lake Erie College?
Whatever you do, just do it to the best of your ability. Don't go out and give it 80 or 90%. Just do it to the best of your ability and go out and have fun and win some games.
Yeah, and staying humble, isn't that a very key ingredient, not only for you, JJ, but for any of the campers that aspire to be great in basketball?
Yeah, don't take anything for granted, because 1 minute it could be here, and the next minute it's gone. And I've seen it happen firsthand, and, just you can have some swag, but just be humble. Everybody knows who's who, and, everything is everything.
Can you give them one tip on how to learn how to jump like you do? There's got to be some little tip you can give them.
You gotta be born with that. I was born with this. I didn't work at this. It's God given talent, and you can do other things to help you jump higher. But I think you just gotta be born with it, and it's just something that God has given me.
But the other part's the work ethic. You can almost not work too hard, right?
Exactly, and God gave me this talent to jump. But if I didn't work, I'd be nothing. God gave me the talent to jump. God gave other people the talent to shoot. God gave people other talent to dribble the basketball. So, where I'm good in some things, I'm not good in other things. So that's where you have to work and get better. And that's what I'm playing the game for, to get better.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.